Huh? You're a little bitch. If we play again next season, I'm putting 100 on you. I was being polite. I was being polite by only putting up 35 on you. The fuck is that? Union? What are you doing all day, Reef? Are you watching football? I have to fucking work. And I'm watching
okay,
football
Coach, football, of course, back in LA and back at StubHub Center in Carson, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
My sitting area so that I can...
Nano, I'ma fuck you up, Nano. We already started.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Come watch this ass kicking, Reef.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mm-hmm. I was doing well that game, bro.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And incomplete.
I'm way better than Flo.
Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed me to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right.
Jesus.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Don't test my safeties.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won here.
Yeah, I'm going to make this shit 21-0 real quick so you can get out, Reef.
Extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, whatever. You can't even say shit because I beat you, so...
Now Taylor to throw on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they do get him down.
Don't test me, Nano.
The 5 all the way to the 3. They give him a gain of 38. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
That was a good-ass deal.
To throw is Taylor. Forced out to his left. Wiggles free. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So on third and goal, Gordon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Escaping under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Anthony Hitchens able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. On the carry, here's Clement, and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
That one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw.
Yeah, you got lucky. That shit should have been used.
When he's trying to throw the football, when you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right.
Dude, what the hell? There's nothing open.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll take this.
You should know better than to test my safeties, man.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Oh, no.
Bruh, I don't even have that shit on.
Come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end
Gotta
spot,
get better.
You are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer. Now Taylor being chased out left. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was this successful.
All right, G.
Saw a touchdown, too.
Good night, Reed. You already know it's game time.
City. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2
Sorry,
drives, 2
Nano.
interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be strong a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done.
If you see something big, don't forget to come back in the chat.
And it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Got it.
A run, it's Clement. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. Corey Liggett makes the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, if there's a quarterback in this league that's any good, that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They go play fake. Mahomes dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Butker able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 61 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second down, they'll run with Gordon. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. On the run, this is Jackson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
He's going to get it running right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Sturgis adds the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Denzel Perryman, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Perriman. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Now Henning.
Bro's not going to catch that.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.
So slow,
it would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility.
I thought I had Kelsey up there, too.
Credit to the defense, though. They were fooled.
Oh, my God.
Did you see that? The fat guy?
Justin Houston in there to get
that was a good play.
Sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
That was a good play, dog.
That loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I thought
he threw it too fast, though.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Taylor, eluding the pressure right.
Okay, Reed, look at that. He should have picked that right.
3rd down now. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs.
User it.
What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football.
In reality, it should have got open, but when I playmakered, the tight end went there when I didn't want him to go there.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Or he looks like it.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job.
You gotta lob it.
The ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field.
Dude.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Taylor.
What?
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Dude, that's a throw. That's
Let's
fucking...
go.
Touchdown. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
I should just throw it away.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
My defense plays so good. That's what I...
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The Chargers getting set to go. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
I got to mix it up a little more.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down.
Let's go, baby. Hit him.
Yes,
let's go.
Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field.
Wow, Tyrod Taylor got hurt.
After this.
Done. You're done, bud.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's the backup Smith. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down again. Solomon Thomas in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now
dislocated ankle? You think it's one game?
After the sack, it's 3rd and long. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Forced out to his left.
Oh, no. PI, baby. PI, baby.
So hang on.
That's
a big
so
call
good.
coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force
I ran into your guy on bare base.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really be demoralizing.
Throwing is Smith. Flush to his right. And some room to work.
Ooh.
Give him a couple on the scramble at 2nd down.
I'm about to end
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out
Geno
of the box,
Smith coming in looking like a G, homie.
And he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Look how deep you're playing now. Why are you scared?
Now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Being chased out left.
Yeah, come on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, LT?
He's just gonna get rid of this thing. To no
What
one
do you
here.
mean? I don't fuck around when you burn me twice or whatever. I don't know. Of course I'm gonna play deep.
Yup. Well, my slow ass receivers.
0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. They'll fake it. Now Smith eluding the pressure right. He's got him in.
Are you kidding me?
Yup, Geno Smith, baby. Geno motherfucking Smith.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Will.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Let's go, Will. Touchdown, baby.
To the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back.
I lobbed it. Geno Smith couldn't fucking...
KC touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not
his offense can't do nothing.
Defense, though, that's extra.
Don't trip.
They may take the lead into the
Good
locker room
defenses
as
win
well.
championships, baby. That's what we build them for.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the pick six, and decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little
Watch
bit
the
with
run.
maybe some
Watch
really
Gordon.
high percentage throws early
Watch
to
Gordon.
let him get settled back in.
But they told him they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Smith now on second down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Get him, baby.
Justin Houston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out right. Room here to run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Now Geno. And it's Williams on the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
He's going to go for it now. Let's go.
Go for it? What do you mean go for it? I can't go for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to say I'm on the 49, homie.
Kaiser now on for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And look at this. It's a fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And picked up by the Chargers. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on time. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
Bro, did you see that?
report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in
faked
quarter
it. I
number
picked
3.
it off, and then I was running to go to the end zone, and he
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
Yes.
We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yeah, confidence booster for sure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Through the juke. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Miss. Oh.
And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This is taken as 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Dude.
He almost had it.
A big
wow.
1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
That should have been
Didn't have a
picked.
receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Come on, Perriman.
Incomplete.
That's
the
yours,
contact
bro.
made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free.
That's how we traded him.
First down.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Open.
The Charger offense making their way back out there. And last time able to get 3.
Yeah.
It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want
I got to get Gordon in the game.
Going for 6. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith, flush to his right. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Look at that fucking play,
That's
though.
a big one there for the Chargers. 47 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing now is Gino, eluding the pressure right.
Dude,
look at that playmaker. Look at that playmaker, dog.
Inside the 5 all the solid gain of 27.
You look at that reef, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, but I didn't think you saw the other one.
On the ground, this is Jackson, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left.
Oh, he dropped.
It'll be
What?
A gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Oh my god, I tried to jump into the end zone. That's so fucking stupid.
But credit the defense, bottling him up,
Look.
letting him get in for the 2nd score there.
Wow.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1
That's
for
a
6.
fucking game.
They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon.
Get him.
He's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
You're going to test this defense one more time?
But look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
What are you going to do?
They'll run for it. It's good.
Oh, my God.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal. And they got it done.
Is this the new
Very
NFL?
This is the updated NFL, and I
Your offense can't do shit, Nano. Come on, Nano.
We'll see.
I gave you 14, homie.
Lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field
I'm going
goals
to need
inside
like
of 30
fucking,
yards.
I'm going to draft
Listen,
like
they
a
have enough
receiver.
confidence in themselves that they can call plays and
I
make
told you
plays,
you should have
but they won't
traded me
need
that
those field
fucking
goals in
Pearman. He's
Mahomes will
not.
lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Jerry Atauchu brings him down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Escapes the sack. He's going to look deep for Pearman. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you.
He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, LA. Tyrell Williams, 84 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I'm lagging, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. This is Clement, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He finds Taylor, complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard
those picks are legit, huh?
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back
the
on
ones
the field.
for work, the weekly
Touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. To see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back at New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by
in trouble.
That's a what? No fucking way.
That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
I don't know about you, but I could hear.
That's no way. I'm throwing the ball.
Is Reese still watching?
That's a fucking glitch.
Is Reese still watching?
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
Is Reese still here?
That's so fucking gay.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Black 58 round.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
All right, partner,
This game is so fucking gay.
There. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd down and 12. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. He juked him. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
It got his man complete.
So lucky, bro.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here from Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Slow. Under.
Josh Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Chargers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
And out come the Chiefs now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Back to throw, Mahomes. He'll find Taylor, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now a desperation throw, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where...
And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far, it's working for both of them.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
Good game.
I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Ooh. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points
Good shit,
here,
Nano.
you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence to give up that many points. Even if you win a game,
all right, man. You have a good night.
All right, you too. Peace, bro.
At EA Madden.